Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Claude Diamond here with Robert LeBurn. Robert lives in Southern California, and he is a real estate broker, and he just did his first lease purchase transaction as a realtor, as a broker, and it's such an exciting story, and the monies are so wonderful here. I wanted to share this with you. Robert, tell your story. Tell your story here to the folks watching.
Sure. Well, I met a seller who had a very difficult time selling his home. He's had it listed for 3 years. So I brought him a buyer who didn't qualify right away, but she had the amount of money down. So we talked and talked and talked, and a week went by. The guy he decided to do a lease option. She brought in a significant amount of money as the down.
How much?
She brought in $300,000 as
Wait. You're skipping over the best parts here. The price of this property was?
It's $2.9 million.
The option, the tenant buyer, the optionee.
The optionee brought in $300,000 as an option non-refundable agreement. So
why aren't you?
Oh
my God! Why? My gosh! Which means that you get three. You get 3 in the front and 3 in the back. So your negotiations are to get 3% or almost $90,000 of that option money.
That's correct.
And then on the back end, you get another 3%.
That's right. We get paid the full 3% as soon as it closes, and we get paid as it goes also. So
as it goes.
We get paid also on the rent, so she'd agreed to pay on the rent too.
Oh my gosh, so wait a second, you're doing something unusual. Brokers are not supposed to make money up front before the deal is consummated with a mortgage and so forth. You found a way to actually, and this is the biggest problem, a lot of realtors it's feast and famine, right? They're the last ones to get paid. They got to wait till the end of the deal when all the prorations, the mortgage, the bank, the lawyers, the escrow, the title company, the inspectors, the repair people, all these people are paid, and the realtor or the broker, as you are, gets paid last. But you found a way to make cash up front.
That's right, because who wants to wait 3 years? Because this is a 3-year option, and most of the agents I've ever talked to, they don't do lease options because they don't get paid for 3 or 4 or 5 years down the road, if they get paid at all. And as you know, 50% of these lease options don't fall through anyway.
But that doesn't affect your commission on this up front because it's based on putting the option together, not on the sale.
Correct. That's the key. So when they bring in the option money, we negotiate either 50% of the option money as my fee or 3%, whichever is greater. And that's how we get paid. And so this way, I put together a deal, and within 7 days, you get paid. You don't have to wait 3 months, 6 months, or 2 years.
And this is your first one?
Yes, I've done my own on my own investment properties, but this is the first one I've done for people that do not know at all. They were just a seller and a buyer, put them together, and we got paid.
I commend you. This is the best news. I love hearing stories where people who work hard, who studied hard, who use their expertise, and they get paid for their time, knowledge, and energy up front. So you can pay your bills so you can sleep well at night.
That's right.
This is brilliant.
The best part about this, the seller's happy. He got full price. He got his home sold that he hadn't been able to sell traditionally for 3 years. And the buyer actually got a home that they really want, and they didn't have to worry about qualifying for it. So everybody made out on this.
This is brilliant. This is wonderful. You have facilitated taking lease purchasing and brought it into new areas, a niche within a niche. And this is are you going to do more of these?
Yes, for sure. So the seller was so impressed, he's asked me to work with him on another big transaction he's doing with a golf course.
Wow.
So there's some other benefits coming from that.
And you like working on this high-end properties for the obvious reason that the paydays are 3% of $2.9 million property is $90,000.
It's real close to that. That's right.
That's brilliant. Thank you.
And the work is the same as a $50,000 house.
This is fantastic. This is the best news I ever heard on a Monday. Thank you. Thank you, and thank you for sharing with everybody. If anyone wants to find out more about this, what do they need to do?
Well, they can look at my website. That would be helpful, and they can contact me that way. It's just robertleborn.com.
It's great. Thank you, Robert.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.